I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Monday, the 21st of June. And as I do this update, we are exactly 1 hour away from the summer solstice. This is the day with the most daylight we'll have all year long. After today, the amount of daylight begins to shrink up and will continue to do so until the winter solstice right before Christmas. And yeah, it's hot. Come on, let's take a look at some of the Skycam shots. Gorgeous. That's a view there coming from Clanton in Chilton County. Got the sun ready to come up here in just a little bit. Boy, that's nice. That's the view there from Decatur as we overlook the Tennessee River. That sky glowing this morning. And also the sky looking good from Hamilton up in northwest Alabama. Not a cloud in the sky. Well, you know, it's summer, so it's going to be hot, humid, and it's going to rain somewhere this afternoon. You say that, and you'll be safe almost every day through August. The westerlies are up north. The big storms are up north. And accordingly, up north, we got some flash flood watches and severe thunderstorm watches. There's the MCS of the morning approaching Omaha, Nebraska. And severe thunderstorm watch surrounding that for parts of Kansas, Nebraska, and southwestern Iowa. Big old risk area way up north, all the way from Montana to Michigan and Ohio. And down here, any storm should be very, very isolated today. Same thing tomorrow. A large chunk of the northern states with a risk of severe storms, and pretty much the same deal on day 3, which is Wednesday. Overall rain around the nation for the next 5 days. The bullseye is up north where the most active convection will be. Down here, the amounts vary from about a quarter inch over the north to about 1 inch near the Gulf Coast. And again, you know, summer convection, almost impossible to forecast the coverage and placement 1 day in advance, much less 5 days in advance. Peek at the tropics, a little wave in the eastern Caribbean, still identifiable, but so far inactive. And the rest of the Atlantic Basin is quiet. This is the OZGFS at 1 o'clock today. Very familiar look. It's the ridge. And little minor variations in temperatures aloft, little small-scale features at the surface, outflow boundaries, and things like that. Differential heating can determine where the convection forms, but again, we don't see any reason today, synoptically speaking, for there to be a lot of rain out there. We'll mention a slight chance of a shower, but most folks over the northern half of the state should be dry. Tomorrow, if anything, the ridge gets stronger as the 594 circle shows up to the west, and Wednesday, that thing kind of engulfs Alabama. And we've got good soil moisture. We had that surprise MCS on Saturday that really put down a lot of rain, and that should keep highs in the mid-90s. And again, if this were August and if the soil was dry, we'd be in triple digits, but it's not. So again, we're thinking mid-90s through Wednesday. Thursday, the ridge weakens a little bit with a shortwave north of us, and down below that, some evidence that just maybe we could see a little increase in convection. There's the surface chart for Friday, so maybe highs will drop into the low 90s with a little better chance of scattered showers and storms Thursday and Friday afternoon. For the weekend, it's the ridge. And again, that looks like anything out there should be pretty isolated. Sunday, moisture looks a little deeper. And Monday of next week, look at the little trough beginning to try and form over the east as ridging builds over the central states, and that just might suggest that showers and storms could be a little more active by then. But again, skill in dealing with summer convection days in advance, it's just not that good. Let's go out to June 30th. Big ridge, 594 heat bubble over the middle of the nation, trough over the east. And that would suggest relatively quiet weather here, but look at the Canadian model. This is valid, again, June 30th at 7 o'clock that evening. It's got a tropical storm coming in at Mobile Bay. Goodness gracious. Jason Simpson caught that one, our morning guy. And what's really odd about that is that the European does the same thing at the same time, exact same time. Valid 7 o'clock, June 30th. It's got a hurricane coming in at Mobile Bay. Of course, the GFS does not have that, but very interesting to note that two global models want to do the same thing, but we all know that might vanish on the next run. Into the forecast on July 6th. Yeah, it's the ridge. You've seen that, and we'll see that through August, but again, don't panic on the tropical system coming into Mobile Bay. Just an interesting thought out there by those two global models. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.